So the season has ended and Arsenal ended on a high, I guess. Arsenal 2, Southampton 1. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to front to anybody. Like, me personally, I wasn't impressed with the game. Like, there shouldn't be a world where I am struggling this much to beat Southampton, the 20th place team, 2-1. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. What an absolute joke. I can't lie to you. I can't. Okay, yeah. Sorry, people. I'm so out of it right now because that good goal from Erdegaard, very good goal from Erdegaard, but it would have been nice if I could have seen that a bit more throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I feel like Sulemana was cooking that left hand side for the whole game. Like every time on transition, it just looked. But danger, danger, red alert. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do you know what? Fair play to Southampton. They played well. You know, their final home game of the season, you know, even though they're going down after a highly embarrassing season, I guess they end it with a tiny bit of pride, right? Obviously, big up to Kieran Tierney for getting a goal in his last ever game for Arsenal. What a beautiful way to send them off. I won't lie to you. Very, very beautiful way to send them off. And then, yeah, I mean, Wanyeri got 70 minutes, which is good to see. I think he had a good game. You know, there was one point where he had like this mad spin. Like, he touched it and pirouetted around, and I was like, yeah, football. Maybe there'll be justice next season. You know, Saka came on. When he came on, yeah, he didn't really do much. You know, Ben White, I think, had a solid game. I think Partey had a solid game. I think Rice had a very solid game as captain as well. You know, good to see the captain armband on my captain. You get me, future Arsenal captain. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately for Raya, he has... Well, I don't know if it's unfortunate because he still gets the Golden Glove. He just has to share it with Sels. And yeah, I mean, just praise the Lord that the season's done now. It's done. It's finished. And yeah, truth be told, this game wasn't really like there wasn't much on this game. Well, not even much. There wasn't anything on this game. Today was all about the other games, and I won't lie to anybody. I'm a bit annoyed that Chelsea made it into Champions League football, but it is what it is. But where a bit of frustration there, I got infinite joy because that fraud Emery, bottled it. Yeah, what phase is Emery in? I keep on telling these man, you man have never had to look at Emery through a super close lens, through the magnifying glass, because he's never been your manager. I knew he'd bottle it. To Manchester United as well, just lost in a final. To Tottenham. Oh, it's so sweet. And Martinez getting a red card in the game. Oh, so sweet. Oh, so sweet. Oh, so very, very sweet. So I think the teams that made it through to the Champions League is Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, Newcastle, Chelsea, and Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, man. You know, it was a big surprise, you know. A big surprise. Big surprise. You know, I can't lie. Like, Newcastle losing to Everton, you know, Newcastle fans, they got a lot of thanks to give to Manchester United because they really, really like. I can't believe that they lost at St James's Park. I won't lie to you. Yeah, that was the one result that I was like super confident on. I was like, out of all of the games, I was like, nah, Newcastle are 100% winning at St James's Park. So they was lucky. Now, obviously I had the Arsenal game on, but I was also watching the Chelsea Nottingham Forest game, and I just want to say that Nottingham Forest just didn't even really fight for it. Like, I didn't even really do anything, man. That was a comfortable game for Chelsea. Like, it was so comfortable for Chelsea. So comfortable for Chelsea. I can't believe how comfortable it was for Chelsea. Like, I expected that to be the most entertaining game. I expected that to be the most end-to-end game. I expected that to be the game that had the most goals. A lot of my thinking was coming from the fact that Nottingham Forest had to win it. Chelsea didn't have to win it, but Nottingham Forest had to win it. So I thought it would have been very open, but it was a pretty cagey affair. Like, and I don't feel like, don't get me wrong, Nottingham Forest had some chances. Big chance from Chris Wood in the first half. Probably should be putting that in the back of the net. But outside of that, I can't really think of like anything that was like, yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was a little section on the thoughts. Now back to Arsenal. Sorry, my mind kind of drifted a bit. So we got a lot of work to do now. Watching that game, we got a lot of work to do now. I appreciate that a lot of the players were probably like, they didn't really care about the game. They was already on the beach. I guess ending the season with a W is a good thing. But yeah, there's a lot of work to do, man. Like, I think there was one point in the first half. It might have been like 25, 30 minutes in. Something like that. Or was it 40? It was quite a way into the first half. We only had one shot on target. And I was thinking, man, that first half, we was just... Yeah, we was just... The lack of creativity was mad. Like, we keep on doing this thing where we go out wide, we get to the byline, we try and whip a ball in, but we don't have like a recognised striker, so there's no one there. And it's annoying because I know if we had a recognised striker, we wouldn't play like that. It was really frustrating. Like, I don't know, like, our lack of creativity, lack of ideas in the final third is crazy. Zinchenko, I think, had a really good game. He licked off a few shots and I was like, oh, okay, Zinchenko. But then I'm thinking, yeah, like, it's the final game of the season, so a lot of players are they're just playing football for the sake of playing football, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. Kieran Tierney I think he had a good game at left centre back, which begs the question of like, why at no point during like our period where we had like a lot of like our forward options out, why didn't we tweak the system a bit and kind of put the stronger players in areas that were stronger, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, looking back, if there was like, I don't know, if we just went to like a 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 and just had Kieran Tierney as a left centre back, maybe Gabriel's not doing as much running as he needs to do, and maybe he doesn't end up pulling his hamstring. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I know there's a lot of questions, man. There's a lot of questions, but we're gonna need answers. So look, like, obviously, take the win. Shamelessly take the win. And just keep it stepping. Full focus on the transfer window now. Do you know what I mean? Full focus on transfer window and, Berta, Kroenkes, Arteta, you need to stop being stubborn with the players that you want. We need to go and do something now and make sure that, we have a strong pre-season, make sure that we have a strong start to the next season, and yeah, hopefully we can finally end our trophy drought. But yeah, people, love for tuning in throughout the season, you know. Well, I'm doing an outro, like to say I'm not going to be doing more content. Obviously, I'm going to be doing more content, but the season is over now. So, you get me. I guess all of you, like, enjoy the remainder, you know. Sorry, enjoy the break that you have from your football clubs playing. You know, rest, recuperate, re-energize, and come back for the next season strong. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, let me know in the comments below what you thought about this Arsenal game. I wasn't impressed, but yeah, let me know. And let me know your thoughts on, like, who made the Champions League and that. Like, how are you feeling about all of that? Comments below. Let's start a discussion.